Hey everybody, it's your boy Gerry Cramer. I'm coming to you live from Bali, 7 a.m. in the morning. I just woke up. It's gonna be a crazy day. It's gonna be an amazing day. And today, I'm gonna teach you how cavemen actually discovered how to make millions of dollars before money even ever existed. Cue the epic intro. Today, I want to talk to you about how cavemen discovered a little thing called leverage. And leverage is the key to success in so many ways, in my opinion. Now, I've used leverage to achieve really great connections with great people, and I've used those connections to achieve really great accomplishments in business. Now, I think you know what a lever is, right? A lever is basically you stick a piece of wood underneath a rock and you pry it like this and you're able to move mountains with this lever, right? You try to move this big stone with your hands and you push it and you can't get the leverage. But you put a stick underneath it or a big board and you pry it with some sort of leverage and suddenly you can move objects that otherwise you wouldn't be able to move. Now, that concept was discovered 50,000 years ago, probably. I don't know, I'm not like a historian or whatever, but something like that. And that concept is brilliant. That concept can be applied in so many ways in life. Now, let's use an example that you can really relate to with Mike the Still, for example. So I am leveraging Mike's audience. Your part probably come from his audience, and that's not a mistake. That was intentionalized because in order to get my message out there, and I have an important message, I need to have somebody who has the blowhorn, somebody who has the audience. And some of you will say, well, that's you know, taking advantage, but it's really not, because the key is to reciprocate value back to the other person, and I'm reciprocating value back to Mike. And so you could ask Mike yourself, is he receiving value from me? And as long as the answer is yes from both parties, then it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing, because both people are better off for it in the end. So it's called reciprocation. It's called a win-win relationship. But there's still leverage that's happening on both sides. You know, Mike can leverage my success and my resources into his program so that he can bring more value to his audience, and I can leverage his audience so that I can bring more value as well, so that I can put my value out there in front of more people. And that's just one example of how you can use leverage through networking. Now, there's a lot of other ways that you can use leverage in business, but most of those are going to involve you going out there and finding something that you have and something that you want to get out, or something that you need so that you can improve your situation, your business situation, and then locating or recognizing someone in the industry, in your specific industry, that has the ability to bring you value, and then just reciprocating value back to that person and dangling a carrot in front of them so that they're like, they bite on it and they're like, oh, I'll take that. I would love to have that. Say, okay, well, then I think that we can reciprocate some value back to each other to create a win-win, and you give them what they need and they give you what you need. Now, I'm sure you're all familiar with Oprah Winfrey. She's no longer on her TV show, but for years she had a great TV show where she would get on there, and there's a principle called the Oprah Winfrey effect. And what that is it's basically anybody who gets invited onto the Oprah Winfrey show becomes an overnight success story, or a millionaire, if you will. If you have a book and you get invited to talk on the Oprah Winfrey show, you're going to sell $1 million in copies the following week. So pretty much everybody who walks on there has that same sort of pattern applied to them. So it's called the Oprah Winfrey effect. Now, that is a case where she is leveraging the story, their story, into her platform, and they're leveraging her platform into their story to help them sell more of their products or sell their brand or whatever it is. So that's another case of leverage. Another instance of leverage is one where Ty Lopez and I'm not sure if you know Ty Lopez, you can look him up on YouTube or social media. A good friend of mine for the last 5, 6, 7 years, something like that. We met in San Diego. We created the Millionaire Mastermind, the Hollywood Millionaire Mastermind. There you go. a few years ago, and Ty and I leveraged the names of many, many celebrities into helping us generate our own success. And still today, our success is affected by the relationships that we created through leveraging other people into our network. And so leverage is really, really, really key to your success. So if you haven't learned how to use leverage, and keep in mind, I didn't really master leverage until I was already 10 years into my business, probably. I spent the first 10 years of my business just hunkered down right here, something like this, just at my computer desk, you know, just plugging away on the computer and not even looking up, not going out to events, not going to meet people in person. I had a business partner for 5 years that I never met in person until probably, it could have been 7 years, 8 years later, we finally met in person. But before that, we were just a voice on the other end of a phone, or some characters on the other end of a chat box or something. So, you know, it was finally when I got out and I started like networking and going to events and connecting face to face with people where that bonding happened. And plus, it's like, it's just everything unfolded for me at that point. So I believe it's, you know, it's good to go to an event or go to a mastermind or something like that with a skill set. So you do have a period of time where you need to develop that skill set. But the key though is to understand the power of leverage and make sure that you apply it in your life and don't wait 10 years like I did. That's why I, you know, you can leverage my knowledge or these sort of, I don't know, videos or trainings and stuff that I'll be continuing to put out here. You can leverage knowledge and you can achieve greater achievements because you're leveraging other people's experiences. So leverage is key. It really is central to your success. That's the story of the day. If you have any questions about leverage, or if you're not sure how to do it, or something like that, then make sure that you leave comments down below. I'm happy to answer any questions that I can. I'm super busy right now because our super big product launch is about ready to kick off in about 5 days. So that has me and my partner Rob and even Mike. We're leveraging Mike into our product launch, having him help us with videos and stuff like the other day. So we're super busy, but I will do my absolute best to answer any and all questions down below. So thanks for joining me today. Oh, by the way, one last little bit of information regarding the Mentored by Millionaires Mastermind, Mentored by Millionaires reality TV show. Thank you. I want to thank everybody who submitted videos. It's crazy. I have not had time to go through all the videos. I'm just, every time I take a little break from my product launch preparation, which is very little during the day right now, I am clicking on videos, watching your videos. I'm saving your videos. I'm taking notes on you. And just keep in mind though that this initial little thing where we're asking you to post the videos of your story, it's just because I want to see the action takers. I want to see who's willing to put their face out there. That's all. Now the real, and if you are posting videos and you were an early action taker, that means a lot to me, because I want people who, I don't have to lay out every single little detail for you to take action. I want people who just jump on it. I say, send me a video, and you just jump on it and you send a video. Those are the kind of people that are going to be successful in life. Those are the people who take the bulls by the horn. Those are the people who don't hesitate. And that's one of the key principles to success. So you need to take massive action. You need to stay laser focused and don't give up. So when I see people naturally doing that because they have developed their mind to embrace those principles already, so I don't have to teach those things to you, those people stand out to me, because I know that when I get them over here to Bali and I put them to the test, that they are going to take massive action, and I'm not going to have to convince them to do it. They're going to be focused, and I'm not going to have to convince them to be focused, and they're not going to give up because they already have that principle embedded, ingrained in their mind. So think about those things. When we ask you to do something, take action, stay focused, and don't give up. Okay, so thanks again. Again, Mike and I will be putting out the actual outline of what the application process is going to look like, so that you guys can start taking formalized action. If you really want to get invited to come over to Bali with us and take part in this reality TV show, it's about to get exciting and about to get crazy here. So keep your eye out. More information to come soon on that. Okay guys, thanks for joining me. Talk to you again later.